In this video, I'm looking at not one, but two pairs of Jordan 1 mids. Both pairs share something in common, and that's their colour. They both have orange in it. And orange has been a pretty popular colour for the brand this year, especially on their ones. There was the Electro Orange 1 highs, the Starfish lows, and then these guys. The Zigzag Swoosh, and the Metallic Orange. Let's get into it. Orange doesn't always equal Shattered Backboard, but whenever I see orange on a Jordan 1, I can't help but think of the famed Colorway. For those of you that are not familiar with the history behind that Colorway, Michael Jordan was playing in an exhibition match in Italy, I think in 1985, which was the same year that the Jordan 1 was released. He dunked and shattered the glass in the backboard in that match, and he was wearing a jersey that had white, orange and black in it. And so that's how the Colorway was born. What's really cool about the Shattered Backboard Colorway coming to the Jordan 1 was the fact that he was wearing a pair of Jordan 1s in that game. They were highs, but whatever. Of these two, one of them gives me more Shattered Backboard vibes than the other, but that's not really what they're trying to be. The Jordan brand hasn't marketed them in that way either. It's just my own comparison to make whenever I see orange on a Jordan. There is another difference between the two models, and that's the type of 1 mid that they are. The Zigzag Swoosh is a standard 1 mid. Standard in the sense that it's as you would expect to find any other 1 mid, and retails at $160 here in Australia, which is the price that all 1 mids retail for. The Metallic Orange, on the other hand, is one of the SE models. And so while that would typically mean that they use different types of materials, in this case the metallic application of the orange, it also retails for $30 more, $190 here in Australia. We'll start by talking about the Zigzag Swoosh. I really like this guy for two reasons. Number one, I like the balance of colours. It's essentially a black and white silhouette with orange used to contrast those colours, and I like where they've put the orange. The orange has been mostly used for the branding and also for the panel around the heel. We'll come to the heel in a second, but we've got the orange branding on the tongue, on the heel panel as well with the Air Jordan Wings logo, and then the swoosh itself is done in that zigzag form in two types of oranges. You've got a darker orange and then a fluoro orange. It actually looks really good, better than they do on the internet, like when you're looking at pictures. The thing that I wanted to mention about the heel is that this version uses a nylon panel around that heel collar. If you've bought a few Air Jordan 1 mids in your time, irrespective of them being the SE model or the standard mid, you will have noticed that the heel can be treated a couple of different ways. It's either in this textile nylon type of material, or it's a leather panel. In this case, like I said, it's nylon. I think it looks really good with the orange colour. It adds some contrast as well to the rest of the materials used. And the materials is the second thing that I really love about this shoe. It's got this pebbled leather all the way through. And while I sometimes think that pebbled or textured leather can be a little bit much if it's used in every part of the shoe, it really works here. And I think it really works because of the choice of material used in the heel, that nylon, and then naturally the Jordan 1 mid has a nylon tongue, and that helps break it up even more. Next up, let's talk about the Jordan 1 mid SE in a metallic orange colorway. I was really fully expecting to return these, but I was thinking that the metallic nature of the orange was probably going to be a little bit much for the shoe, but it works really well. And I think what works really well in this case is the use of the white leather throughout the shoe. The white leather panels here are not textured like we saw on the zigzag swoosh, and the white panel around the heel is also done in a smooth leather. The other nice feature is the treatment of the swoosh. We've gone with a white leather swoosh, which keeps it really clean because it kind of blends into the mid-foot panel. But what's nice is that they've used some orange accent stitching there to really make it pop. Outside of the metallic orange treatments, we've then got orange lining, an orange backing on the tongue, and also an orange outsole that just work really well to complete this package. When I ordered these, I thought I was going to return them, but when I got them in hand and on foot, they just look so nice that I couldn't help but keep it. Honestly, both of these shoes look great on feet, and you won't go wrong if you purchase either of them. There's probably enough differences in there that you could kind of justify keeping each in your collection, but if you're watching this video because you're trying to decide between one of the pairs of shoes and you're looking for a recommendation, I would honestly probably go with the zigzag swoosh for a couple of reasons. Number one, I think it's a touch more versatile. I think the metallic orange is nice, but it's probably going to go with less because of the absence of black, and it's going to get dirty a lot quicker, so you might want to be more careful with where you use it. And the other reason is price. The metallic orange is part of the SE range, which commands a $30 premium, and I don't think you're losing out if you go with the zigzag swoosh, but you'll probably end up saving $30 that you can put towards a pair of socks or something. Anyway, I'm really keen for your thoughts. Did you guys pick up a pair of these orange one mids? And if you got one or both, or if you like one over the other, let us know why in the comments below. But until the next video, laters.